Hi, it is March 9th when I'm recording this, and maybe when you'll see it too. I'm not really sure how much I'll be able to get done today. But it's cold out. It's very cold for March. It just finished snowing, and I'm outside here behind my house in kind of my thinking space. Even when it's freezing cold like it was last night, this is where I kind of come out at night when I'm finished up with whatever I'm working on at maybe 10 or 11. Depending on the night, I try to stay mentally healthy enough and kind of cut it at 7 most nights and not work myself to death. But recently it's been 10 or 11 with finishing up some school things. This is where I'll come out and sit to read the works of Immanuel Kant or Jeremy Bentham and just kind of relax and stimulate the mind a little bit. But this is a special day in a special place because today, May 9th, 2020, is the day that I am officially graduated from college. And it's weird because I'm here. I'm not there, and I haven't been for months now. As everyone watching this knows, the world's fucked. There's a COVID-19 pandemic. We're all stuck inside because we have to be, because we need to stop spreading it and all that lovely stuff. So, school's shut down, and this was my senior year, my last semester, and it just kind of ended unceremoniously, where I never got to say goodbye to the people who taught me, or the friends who were the biggest part of my life for 3 or 4 years now. And it's weird. I came to terms with it a little bit when I first started a couple weeks after. But finishing up all the work and the project that we never got to actually finish, that was supposed to be the thing I showed employers to say I could do work, and the 159-page documentation that went with it, and we presented that and saw it one again, and I'm not losing as much as a lot of other people out there. Mine's mostly social and mental deficits that are being created from this. But it's just really weird not to have that closure, even though I never wanted a commencement. I don't care for traditional things like that, or stupid, pompous, whatever you'd call it. But it's a closure. It's a celebration that you did it, that all the work was worth it. And instead of that, I'm just here at home, and I'm leaving school where I'm supposed to get a job and start paying off the mountains of debt that I've accrued, into nearing 15% unemployment when I record this. The highest levels since the Great Depression, and everything's fucked and no one's hiring. And, even if I did get hired, I couldn't go out and start working because I can't go out right now. So it's a really weird time. It's really weird, and again, I always feel shitty talking about it, even though one person's problem should invalidate another's, and I'm really not losing that much, but it's just been really fucking hard. It really has been. And now that my school obligations are over, I'm just wandering. I can't get it. School's over. I can't get a job right now, even if, I've been looking, but where there would be normally 5 to 6 pages of listings, there's half a page or a page, and most of them aren't even relevant, even though I typed in the relevant words. So I'm just kind of drifting. The only thing that is stopping me right now from just getting in a car and driving and just seeing how far I can get is this. This is the only real anchor in my life right now. And also, in a weird way, it's the only thing, not just that I kind of have purpose in, but it's the only thing that really gives me some sort of enjoyment anymore. I mean, a little like I'm still talking to friends online and stuff, and still having a lot of fun there. But outside of that, and this, I really just don't know what makes me happy anymore. And maybe that's just a consequence of pouring my nights into reading philosophy rather than sleeping. But this has slowly become kind of the rock of my life at the point in time where I thought it would have to fade away so that I could work and not destroy myself mentally because I was working and then coming home and working and repeating, like I kind of have been almost with school and everything. So this is... Shut up, wind. I suppose it's really kicking up. That's just me pointing out things in the surroundings to avoid talking about my feelings and such. But I suppose this is as much of me explaining my problems and putting my situation out there for everyone in some weird way. I guess as much as it is that, it is me saying thank you, in a sense. I mean, I've been doing this for 5 years across, starting with video games, doing Yu-Gi-Oh! And getting up to kind of where I am now, and then hating that and switching to talking about anime, which I have been for a year or two now, and just kind of stagnating there. But it is a thank you because without people watching it, without people enjoying it and getting to read all the lovely comments and everything, it really is just me yelling at my walls and being a crazy man. So this is a big thank you to everyone who watches my videos, whether you only watch a certain type or certain ones or all of them, especially if you're watching this one right now because it's just me talking. It's a very big thank you because you're kind of keeping alive the one hope of something greater and current enjoyment that I really have going for me. But since I'm now just a wanderer with no purpose in life other than this, I guess we ramp it up. I mean, recently it's been maybe one a week because I've been finishing a fucking 159-page documentation and different school things and finals online and all that weird adaptation of academia. But I have nothing else to do. I mean, I couldn't even go out if I wanted to, so I guess we kick it into high gear. I don't know exactly what I'm going to change. I mean, I like doing the usuals. I think the discussions are the best thing that I produce, especially some of the recent ones. It got really no views, but I actually loved the Tanjiro video. I thought that was something interesting I'd never done before, to actually take a look at something historical or educational and connect it to an anime, which I thought was really fun. I might do more of those, but if they don't get views, then I'll have to cut them and go back to just talking about Tokyo Ghoul, I guess. I'm not really sure. First impressions seem to do okay. I think I'm going to be knocking around a few more of those. ASAP, so the 5-minute reviews. Maybe, I don't know, maybe if I discuss a series, I can also make a 5-minute review of it, because those have not done super great historically. Outside of that, I have a few comedy bits and bobs planned. Some are really horrendous, but I'm going to do them anyway. Maybe some more WikiHows. Those are pretty fun to put together. I really like how the L one came out again, even though it didn't really get many views. I don't know what I'm going to do past those, though. It's kind of weird trying to figure out what else I could talk about. I mean, we had Face Swap Fridays, and I love that. I love putting those together. That was the most preparation I've ever put into videos, and they were so fun to put together and act for and script, and how cheesy it was. And I kind of want to bring those back, but again, like I just can't really justify it with how well they did. But I might try to do that in another different way. I might try to reach out to some other people and ask them if they want to do a quiz on it. You know, I'll put, 5 to however many number of them on, and we'll hop on a voice chat of some kind, and I'll try to have other people online guess the face swaps or some other horrendous edits. I don't really know who I'd reach out to for that, though, because it would always feel kind of like subscriber grabby in a sense if I reach out to the people I like watching who have 100 times the subscriber count that I do. But if you guys think of anyone else that does similar stuff to me that I don't know about, because it is kind of hard to, like, I've been searching for more people to watch, but it's honestly kind of hard to find ones at my level. If you know of anyone else that does stuff like this at my level, let me know, and I do really want to reach out to some people and get some anime quizzy style collaborations going. I have a few different ideas for ones I think that actually would be pretty fun. I'd love to reach out and share those to an even wider audience as well. I also have a video about the new Digimon that's going to be coming out here soon on Monday. If I say Monday, I don't know when the fuck this is going out. On the 11th will be out, or is already out, who knows. And that reminded me of the old Digimon games. That kind of makes me like want to go back and look at some old, like, shitty games based on animes and just play those and fuck around with them and make them entertaining, because that's actually what the channel started on. So if that's anything that you guys want to see, or you know of any, like, just shitty old or new or even not shitty anime games that would be entertaining, and you guys want to see that, I'd love to hear about them and start producing that for you guys as well, because those will also be a little bit easier for me to produce and edit. It's not 8 hours of watching something and then 8 hours of scripting and thinking of ideas and then 2 hours of recording and then 10 hours of editing. It's just sit down, record, and edit, and that's stuff that's generally easier than what I've been doing now. So I could also do those in addition to what I already am doing. So if you guys want to see that, please let me know. I'd love to start with the Digimon DS games. I don't think they'd be very entertaining, but they're my whole childhood and I love them. So let me know how you feel on that, yes or no. If you just, I'll take either response, because I want to produce things that you guys are going to enjoy and watch. I'm not sure how much I'll get out per week. I'm hoping, I'd love to do 3. I'd love to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I think that'd be key. I think I could do maybe, if I staggered discussions with other videos, I think I could do maybe 3 one week, 2 the next week, and then alternate. Doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday. Or maybe I should just stick to Tuesday, Thursday every week and try not to destroy myself with work, because the videos I make are pretty intensive when it comes to the entire process from watching to scripting to editing. But I'll try to get a schedule out, because I really don't know what is going to happen with my life from this point on. It's really just up in the air. So, I mean, it might be good for me to ground it a little bit and say, alright, here's a schedule, and I'm going to produce these videos. And it'll probably help the channel as well. So I might do that, actually. I might get a cohesive schedule together, so I have something that I can wake up and say, this is getting done today. I mean, I already do that, but now it'll be kind of official, which might be nice for a change, given I already log all my time and activities and see what percentage of time I spend on YouTube versus relaxation and such. I do like a bit of structure to my life. But I guess that's really all I have. Yeah, I mean, I expect some more videos. Hopefully we'll get up to 3 a week. If not, we'll do 2. And maybe some new content, more of the old as well. And I'm just going to try to get a feel for what does well and stick to it and try to grow this, because at the end of the day, this for me really isn't about me and making videos. This is about producing things, especially right now, especially with how fucked everything is. This is about producing things where people can step back for a second and look at it and not think about other shit that's going on. Because that's what it always was for me, especially in high school when everything was shit for me. I'd sit back and I'd watch these people, and you forget for a little bit how shit things can be. And I want to do that for other people. I want to be able to make things that are enjoyable, that relate to things people already like in anime. One of the things that has always been that source of entertainment and escape for me, and I want to help further that, enhance that, and bring it to more people. And I also want to make it a community thing, because this isn't just about me. And like, especially right now, there's been a lot of times where I just want to talk to new people and see different things that the different people are thinking. So I want to make this a community thing as well, where people will come together to talk about these topics and these animes and certain things like that. So if you've watched it this far, it's about 17 minutes in. I'm not sure how much of this will get edited out. But if you've watched it this far, thank you, because I forgot to show this earlier, but I made a post about this, but it never really went anywhere because it was a post. When I did Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, I had a Discord. It was a fan Discord, where people who watch the channel, there was a link in the description, they could join the Discord and we chat about Yu-Gi-Oh! And I want to do that again. I want to remake that to be about anime stuff. So it'll be the same exact thing where it's just a hangout, where you can talk about what anime you're watching, you can get suggestions for other anime, you can talk about the stuff I talked about in the videos if you want to. And I want to do that again because I really, again, the best part of this to me is trying to build that community and make this a nice, accepting, and cool place for people to be. So if you're interested in that, let me know down below in the comments. Leave me a comment saying that you want that Discord, because if I get enough of those, I will remake that and open it up to people, and again try to build that nice community for everyone there, because I want to make that positive change for people. And that's kind of one of the best ways to do it online, through that service. Anyway, I think that's everything I have to say. I kind of covered it all there. So I end it with another thank you, not just for watching, but for being here. Because if you're watching this video, it means you've watched videos before and liked them enough to subscribe and stick around to hear my stupid voice ramble even more. And as someone who's never really enjoyed themselves as much as it seems like others do, it's always been weird to me that people actually want to do that. So thank you, not just for watching and subscribing and helping me grow this dream, but to helping me in general, especially now that this is the only rock I have in my life, the only thing I could reasonably say I am getting up in the mornings for. So thank you for being here, for sticking around and just being great, awesome people who make me feel great and give me something to do. Anyway, before this turns into some weird sob fest, I already said thank you, but I have to say it. It's the only way my body knows how to end videos. Thank you for watching, and I hope that I'll keep seeing you again soon.